Hey guys, this is Evan Herman, and welcome to the show, Lasting Legacies. I'd like to thank Young Businessmen of Tulsa for helping us create this show. We get to talk about what it means to leave a lasting legacy in the personal life and business, in health and family and marriage. And I just also want to just say thank you to you and KGEB for being the host of the show. This is my co-host, Stephen Gunn.
Good afternoon, guys. It's good to see you.
And then also a good longtime friend, Michael Wittig. And Michael, I've known you since I was about 7 years of age, like a very long time.
Let's keep the age down. You know, I don't want people to know how old I am.
So, Michael, we wanted to talk to you today about business, self-promoting, branding, because I've seen you over the years, whether it be through music industry or through just your personal training. But before we get into that, I want you to share a little bit about yourself, your upbringing with the audience, so they get to know a little bit about who you are.
Well, my name is Michael Wittig. I am 41 years old. I'm a father of 4. I live here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. For the first half of my adult life, I was in a Christian rock band called Pillar, and we toured the world, nominated for a Grammy, sold about 1 million records, and I was always that kind of behind the scenes. Besides playing bass, I was also the behind the scenes kind of business guy. Helped build our social media, connected with our fan base. That was just something I've always been gifted with. And then once we had all these kids, it was kind of time to settle down and get off the road, so I got into my other passion, which has been fitness. I've always been into fitness. While we toured with Pillar, we had weights under the bus, and we'd pull over in Walmart parking lots and hit the weights. So it's always been a passion of mine, and once we got off the road, I jumped into that full time, became a certified personal trainer, and instead of motivating people through music, started motivating people with my passion for fitness.
We were just talking about something that you were just recently awarded, and there's no way I'm going to be able to reiterate all that, so please touch on your recent award.
Okay, well, I'm certified through ISSA. It's the International Sports Sciences Association. It's one of the top, most respected certifications you can get in the United States. It was actually the first company to offer certifications for personal training back in the day.
Okay.
I was very honored and very blessed to recently be awarded the honor graduate. They picked me out of 300,000 trainers worldwide in 91 countries. And it was part of the DEAC, which is an organization that works with accreditation for different industries, and there was over 1 million people involved with this whole company. So definitely honored, to say the least. And I was flown out to San Diego to accept the award with the president of ISSA, Patrick. So it was awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's quite an accomplishment. Awesome. My goodness, that's wonderful. Now, tell me about, like, at what point, obviously, so you mentioned during the band, everything, health has been a part of your lifestyle. It's just kind of been something you have been passionate about? Like, when did it kind of start for you? Like, when did it?
Man, when I was in high school, I was 6'2", about the height I am now, maybe just a little shorter, and about 135 pounds. So I was a stick man. Like, the size of my ankles was the whole size of my leg, and my wrist was the same size as my upper arm. So I was so skinny, though, that I was very self-conscious. Okay. You know, I mean, in the dressing room or in the locker rooms, I didn't want to dress in front of the other guys because I was just so skinny. It really bothered me. I didn't have any confidence. So around 14, 15, my dad bought me a Weider weight set that was in my room. Yeah. The Arnold Schwarzenegger Encyclopedia. It's a big book that I still have. That's awesome. And I just started doing it. And I remember just hurting to lift the 20-pound bar when I started. Sure. After my first year, I gained some good muscle size and just really enjoyed it. Sent a picture into Flex magazine, which is actually just had its last issue this last month. It was one of the biggest bodybuilding magazines of all time. In June '94, it had Arnold Schwarzenegger on the cover, and they published the picture of me. I sent them after a year of training with a little paragraph just talking about, hey guys, if I could do it, you could do it. You know, just to kind of motivate other guys my age. Yeah, and that awesome. When they published that, it kind of sparked the fire. So I've been involved with fitness off and on, because there was a band periods where we toured so much I couldn't really stay committed, but off and on throughout my whole life since 14, 15.
It's been said that life is about capturing moments. So I encourage you to capture this moment right here and take a picture of my contact information to reach out to me later. It is most important when you find a real estate agent to find one with the ability to communicate with all involved, knowledgeable about the real estate market, and one's ability to negotiate contracts. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home within the next year, reach out to me. I'd love to see how I can help you reach your goals. Thank you so much. This program is made possible by the generous support of OklahomaBanner.com. Oklahoma Banner is a locally owned company providing custom-designed full-color banners shipped directly to you. They offer a wide variety of banner products. Visit OklahomaBanner.com today. Man, one of the things that I've noticed, how health affects business. And for many of our entrepreneurs and business people, like, it is very easy to put health on the back burner because so many other things require our attention or time that we just don't give that attention or time. And being an individual who is currently living that life, man, I'm more susceptible to injuries. I get fatigued easier and everything. And when I went to greet you, I was huffing and puffing just climbing up the stairs. And just speak to how important health is and how it relates to a success in business.
Well, we all do have busy lives. We have family, most of us. I've got kids, family, I got work, my own businesses that I'm running. So there's a lot of places my mind needs to be. But if we don't take time for ourselves, for our own bodies, all those things suffer. No. Spending time with our kids, our spouse, our other jobs, we have less focus, we're more tired, we don't have the energy. Later on in life, our health might fail, might get diabetes, we might end up in the hospital, and how does that affect our family and everything else? Yeah. So it's basically preventative. You know, I do a lot of what I do because I enjoy it, but also on the business side, it's keeping me healthy so I can be a better father, run my businesses better, I'm more alert, I have more energy. And also, as a father, too, what we do, our kids look up to us. They look at what we do. Now, I don't expect them to do what I do. I don't expect them to eat chicken and working out like I do, but I want them to be conscious of being healthy because it's going to affect them and maybe their kids and their kids. So you call this legacy. How we treat our own bodies is a legacy for our family, for generations to come. And it starts with us. It starts with us now.
That's good.
A lot of the principles, too, applying to fitness, apply to business. You have to have consistency. Right. You need to be consistency to run social media or any kind of business. You need to be dedicated. You got to do stuff when you don't feel like it. A lot of those same principles, time management. Yeah. A lot of the principles to be healthy apply to business and all aspects of life.
So you mentioned the business. Obviously, you've started. How many companies do you actually have and run, and what do you kind of tell us about?
So I started off as a personal trainer, and I still do that. I work for Elite Training Tulsa. Here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, we have several locations. I'm the head trainer and one of the managers there. But from early on, though, I always think big. I don't ever think, okay, I just want to train one person at a time. I want to train millions. And that was my attitude when I started 5 years ago. So I immediately set up a website, wittigworks.com, a play off my last name. In all my social media. So I do online programs. That's where I started, with just online custom programs to reach a broader base. But then I saw the limitations on that with my time, so I started writing ebooks. I have 5 ebook programs that are very affordable that sell worldwide, and they're on Kindle. And then I took it a step farther, and this year started doing live video trainers. Wow. Where I am giving it all free content. Daily videos, downloadable PDFs, basically giving people all my knowledge for free, to engage with people, to build trust by giving. That's where the power of social media, it's not just numbers, it's to actually engage and connect with people. So I'm doing everything I can to connect with as many people as possible. Now on the business side, I get compensated because I have a handful of sponsors. So, and I don't have to overly promote them. Here's how I use this stuff in my life. Here's how it helps me. And they're getting it in the middle of all the free content that I give them.
Do you suffer with migraines, seizures, neuropathy, dementia, or movement disorders? Discover an independent concierge neurology practice with treatment from a Christian perspective by Dr. George Gonzalez.
Business requires a lot of things, but for me it all comes down to wisdom. It wasn't until I changed my thinking and started surrounding myself with people that thought the same way that I began to make progress.
Community is so important. Surrounding ourselves with people who care about us and support us in the good times and the bad, And building networks that allow us to grow is vital to the success of your business.
But you have to, on a regular basis, pause your life and step back and figure out how you can get inspired so that you can keep moving forward on your track.
I'm Ted Robertson, and over 40 years I've been involved in marketplace ministry with the Tulsa Christian businessmen. We have taught and mentored our men to operate their businesses under Bible principles. We desire to pass this experience and wisdom along to the next generation coming up.
And it's because of these men that we've been able to establish the Young Businessmen of Tulsa, a group dedicated to inspiring, connecting, and developing young business leaders to find and pursue their purpose.
Wisdom is foundational for success. And through our mentorship program, we're learning from men who've been successful for decades. We're learning how to change the way we think so that we can change our life.
We are all about community. And what that looks like to us is the monthly luncheon. Also the membership forums that we host. We're involved in all kinds of special community events. What it all boils down to is this brotherhood that we're building of guys that we can depend on.
The YBT is all about helping you discover your true passion, because when you find your true passion, you can do whatever you need to do to get the job done that you're called to do.
Not only are we finding our purpose, but we're pursuing our calling and being intentional with this idea that this life and this journey, it's not about us.
Which is why from the very beginning we've sought ways to make a difference in our community through our Pay It Forward initiatives. Together we've raised over $140,000 to bless others in our community. We've helped the Tulsa community fight to eliminate food deserts. We've supported local nonprofits to start, grow, and raise awareness of needs in our community. We've helped local schools invest in the next generation.
Along with dozens of other Pay It Forward initiatives, we are creating a culture of giving.
Men, isn't it time that we stop circling the mountain alone and start helping each other up to the summit? We need this. You need this. The Young Businessmen of Tulsa is creating leaders for a lifetime. Pursue your purpose with us. This program is made possible by the generous support of the Demand Project, a nonprofit organization fighting to eradicate sex trafficking and the sexual exploitation of children. To find out how you can help, please visit thedemandproject.org today.
Talking about social media and what you're doing as a real estate agent or as any other type of industry, you're hitting the nail on the head. People look at social media to make business decisions nowadays, like who they're going to use for personal trainers, for a real estate agent, for, you know, where they feel like going to eat that day sometimes.
It's true.
And not only are you building brand recognition through your social media, and you are your own brand, but you're creating value on your site. And because you give so much content for free away, now you are the go-to person when it comes to health and fitness. Now I get to come to you because it's like, you know, I don't have to pay for this. This is just value added. And I think that's a lesson that we all can take away in our own business, is like, where can we provide content and value for free so that it makes us look like the experts? And then you talked about how you're compensated through that, about getting sponsors and stuff like that. Speak to that, because, you know, in my business, I can't get sponsors for what I'm doing, but, you know, it's not just about real estate, and there's other people that could. So speak to that.
It applies still to even your business or any business, because while I have sponsors compensating me, you could build your own real estate business. You could build any kind of business, and social media is very powerful, but people underutilize it. And it's not, I'm not gonna be talking super complex things, but it really, it's just connecting with people. You know, so first of all, you need to have the perception of your social media as high as possible. Not dark selfies and just really low quality images. Spend some time to learn how to get quality images, upgrade your phone, get a nice camera. Doesn't take much, and I'm not super technical, so a lot of this I had to learn, and I'm still always trying to improve. You know, there's guys out there that do it better than I do, but provide good content. But whatever industry you're in, you know something that other people want to know. Yeah. You know stuff about home value and what can I do to my house to help it sell better or upkeep or just all kinds of stuff that I can't even think of that you can provide for free. And if people can do that in all industries, I think a lot of people fear about giving away their knowledge for free. They want to get paid for it. But I found out in the music industry with one of the groups I worked with, I tried an experiment. We gave the whole album away for free. We spent a lot of money, recorded an awesome album, put it on the website, download it for free. But what I noticed when we did that is our sales upped. We sold more when I gave the whole album for free because it penetrated more people. Right. The exposure was exponential. So it's the same way with social media. I give away my free workouts. Here's how I eat, everything. But I still sell more custom programs, more ebooks, because when you give it all for free, people sometimes they still, even though it's right there, they don't know how to quite apply it. So they come to you for the actual product because they just want to be kind of handheld a little bit.
Like to say kind of the what is what you're able to give, but the how is what you know.
Yeah, exactly. So you can build trust with people. You build your professionalism, your knowledge base by showing them what you can do. Don't just show it in an advertisement because everybody advertises. What makes you different than all the other real estate agents out there, but you show them why. And that's all I do is on a daily basis. I don't claim to be the best or the biggest or any of that. It's just, hey, I'm 41 years old. I've always been 100% natural. I went and competed a year or two ago just to show people what could be accomplished at my age naturally, and ended up getting a pro card in the natural division, and I was at the World Championships this last November. So I try to back up what I talk about through action, but it's not to win awards, it's to show people, because I meet with middle-aged guys, maybe guys in their 50s almost every day, and it's like they limit themselves on what they think they can accomplish because of their age, and I'm like, no, hey, you're in your mid-40s, you could still be in the best shape you've ever been in, but it's going to require a little work.
Hi, my name is Matt Moore, President of the Young Businessmen of Tulsa. I pray that this program is a blessing to you and that it inspires you to grow in both your business and personal life. Did you know that many people, both young and old, hold a mentality that their success is all about them, when in reality, we know that our success is dependent on how well we can serve and meet the needs of others. Owning a business is a huge responsibility, and success is very important for not only you, but also your employees and your community. If our community is going to continue to thrive, we need to be proactive in promoting a business community that's focused on being excellent stewards in all areas of life, so we can create lasting legacies. Today, we have a fantastic opportunity in front of us that could really take our city and community to the next level. Each program we air has the potential to reach over 1 million households, but in order to do this, we need to reach an extra $1,600 in monthly reoccurring giving. YBT is looking for two types of partners, those who can pledge $9 a month and those who can pledge $19 a month. Not only will we continue to share our Christ-centered message, but in order to keep with the spirit of YBT, a portion of each monthly pledge that you give will benefit our monthly Pay It Forward projects in order to help give back to our city. If you decide to pledge $19 a month, we will have your name scroll at the bottom of the screen on each program as a proud supporter. Every pledge is a tax-deductible donation. Will you help me make a bigger difference in our city? YBT has a track record of creating better leaders, and we have raised well over $145,000 for community projects since our conception. Join us as a co-producer as we take this message and program across the airwaves. Help us steward a message that will literally change people's lives forever. To make your pledge, please visit www.patreon.com/YBT.
What are like 2 or 3 just tips for those who maybe, you mentioned the camera, good camera, stuff like that. Is there anything else kind of just nuggets maybe for having like just social media, build your brand?
Yeah. So first of all, what I feel is important is first of all coming up with a name for your brand. Whatever company it is, if it's your own company or you're working for somebody else, is to have consistency among the URLs. So, and be on all platforms. Some people are just all Instagram right now. And the reason I don't do that is because, you know what, I'm old enough and I was in a band to remember MySpace. I remember being on the bus and spending countless hours building our MySpace, countless hours, all day, before, after shows, just sitting there. I remember the time, and all is gone. What does it mount to now? Nothing. So you need to be on all platforms, even ones you feel uncomfortable being on. Snapchat, IG Story, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Twitter, yes, Twitter is one of my favorites because you can tweet a superstar and you're more likely to get an answer or retweet. I've had Hulk Hogan hit me up. I've had all kinds of famous people reply to me, and all their people see the conversations, and it just grows. That's the only platform that can really happen in. That's
true.
So have all of them. Try to be consistent with your branding. So mine's Witek Works, and I have every social media is / Witek Works or @Witek Works. It's not Witek Works Fitness, different on everyone. When it's different on every URL, it's hard to find.
I agree.
You need to make it as easy as possible because there's so much out there. People's attention spans about this. And you have to almost think about it like kind of leading them and making it as easy as possible. So have the URL consistent. Have a solid image for your profile picture. If you have to pay a buddy to take a nice picture with a professional picture, you don't have to spend money. Everybody knows a photographer. Get a nice picture, whatever business you're in, and I prefer a picture of you if it makes sense for your business versus just a plain logo, because then it's just marketing right away. You want to identify with a personality, because you need to, through your social media, define yourself and stand out by showing your uniqueness in what you know. And then just when you post, think about quality of post. Give information. Don't just post to post. So many people are just selfies or stupid stuff, and at the end of the day, no one really cares. You think about what you want them to get out of your post.
That's good.
You know, and give information.
Do you have any health tips? Just one great nugget. I mean, you have a lot of health tips, I'm sure, but what's one small step that someone can take from this table?
There are three simple things that anybody can do to change their life. They don't need to do what I do. I love working out. I'm there all day. I know that 99.9% of people are not like that, and that's fine. But there's 3 things you can do. Now think about this. If you want change in your life, if you want to feel better and look a little better, you have to do things a little differently. You have to make some changes. Drink water. Cut pops, cut as many of the artificial drinks as you can, and drink more water. That's one of the single things that can make a big difference. People that just drink a lot of pop, and I used to do that. Cut that, a lot of people lose weight almost immediately. The water will also not only just being healthier for you, it'll help you prevent you from overeating, because you'll be more full. Being fully hydrated, you actually have more energy and you'll be stronger. So that's number 1. Number 2, stop going out to eat and eating processed foods. I'm not saying you have to eat broccoli and chicken and all that stuff. You just try to eat more natural, healthy foods. Try to eat more natural on general. Try to just say Monday through Friday, I'm not going to go out to eat. Save going out to eat with your family on the weekends, maybe once, no more than twice. If you just make that dedication to yourself, black and white. If you have gray, you're going to end up on the wrong side. Have it black and white. No out to eat Monday through Friday. Going to go out maybe once, twice max with the family on the weekends, and that's it. That'll make a big difference. Number 3 is do a little exercise. It doesn't have to be going to a gym. It doesn't have to be crazy workouts like you'll see me do every day. It just needs to be something, I would say 30 minutes minimum 3 or 4 times a week, and it could be at home. Hey, if you don't know what to do, hit up me. On all my social media, I post up workouts, home workouts every weekend on my YouTube on Witek Works. And just, it could be at home with body weight, but just doing something, elevating your heart rate will help. Those 3 things could make a huge difference on everyone's life.
Are you looking to get married? Suit Connection is having an awesome wedding special. Buy 4 suits or tuxedos at $200 or more and receive free dress shirts and ties. Search for them on Facebook by typing Suit Connection Tulsa or stop by at 61st and Sheridan in Tulsa. Are you looking for a different kind of fellowship? Come join us for our monthly luncheons on the 2nd Monday of every month. Our luncheon is open to anyone, and we meet at Tiamo's, which is located in Tulsa at 61st and Sheridan. Every month, we host a speaker who is either a local business tycoon or successful leader. To be notified of future events, please text the word YBT 411 to 99000 or visit us at www.ybtok.com.
Could your business or organization benefit from TV advertising? KGEB Tulsa TV 53 broadcasts from the campus of Oral Roberts University and reaches the greater Tulsa metro 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Contact us for more info at 918-488-5300 or visit kgebamerica.com/sales.
Well, thank you for coming in today. And before we cancel this, I just want to share briefly, we're talking about lasting legacies and making a difference in people's lives, the world around you. And I am grateful to have had you in my life for so long, since I was like 7 years old. I'm 30 now. And, I remember when you just started off in Pillar, you rented a house or an apartment from my dad, and I got to meet you that way. Like, when I was little, I was really bullied. I had like 0 friends, 0 self-esteem. But before Pillar got big and traveled around the community quite a bit playing, I was the shadow wanting to help out every step of the way. And I was loved, and I was cared for, and I was encouraged, and yes, help us. And man, that gave me so much confidence, and it made me feel so good about myself. And so I just want to say thank you, literally from the bottom of my heart, for just treating a little kid's delicate heart at that time with just such love and grace, because at a time when I needed that, like Pillar was there for me. Like, it's funny to say that, but a band literally was there for me. And then it made me feel even better when you guys became huge. I was like, I know them, I know them. And so I just, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much.
Thank you, man, I appreciate that.
Now, one more thing.
I was going to say, I heard there was a challenge in the air.
I want to arm wrestle you. I do want to arm wrestle you.
Okay.
But for real.
Okay.
For real.
For real.
Just don't break me, okay?
Let me get ready here.
Just don't break me. Okay.
Ready? And go.
Oh, come on.
Oh my gosh.
Come on. Come on.
Come on, Evan. Pull.
You're not trying, but I know I am.
What time is it?
Oh, he's got all day, I think.
Evan's pretty strong, actually.
Yeah, he did all right.
He's pretty strong.
He's pushing back pretty good there.
Yeah, he is. He's pretty strong.
There we go. Done.
Evan, you're really strong, but it's about muscular endurance. Muscular endurance. I was just waiting for you to tire out.
I know you were.
I got to work out here in a little bit. I can't use all my muscle. After this, I'm going to the gym, so just holding out.
Well,
it's pretty strong there, though, man. You've been working out.
No, I haven't.
Thanks again for the time.
Right.
We appreciate it for sure.
You're welcome.
Pleasure to get to meet you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll tune in next time. Keep track of our YBT Lasting Legacies.
There we go.
Thank
you, guys.
Thank you.